So for the previous rounds, I'm just gonna tell you guys my original picks. I'm not gonna lie and just choose the team that won in the first round just because they won in real life. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys what I was thinking. Honestly, alright? So let's just wrap up, and check the descriptions for any series you guys just want to look at specifically. So I'll put the topics and the series I'm talking about in the time description. Alright, so let's just go over the series that ended already. Bucks Heat. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know Giannis was gonna get injured, obviously, so I picked the Bucks to win that in 6. The Heat did win that in 5, if I remember correctly. Jimmy Butler just took their soul, bro. He did them dirty. Dropped 56 and then 42 in the closeout. He made every big play down the stretch, and the Heat started making threes, which is something that they didn't do in the regular season. So shout out to the Heat. And then Cavaliers Knicks. I'm not gonna lie, I chose the Cavaliers in 7. Obviously the Knicks won. I just thought that the Cavaliers had a really good defense, especially on the interior. And that they had Donovan Mitchell, which would have been the most clutch player in that series, in my opinion, at least going into it. But they also lost. And then my last one, I picked the Sixers to beat the Nets. I picked them in 5, and they won in 4. And then for the Warriors, Warriors Kings, I picked Warriors in 7. Even when they went down 0-2, I picked them to win in 7. And then the Lakers Grizzlies, I had the Lakers winning in 6. Alright, so let's go to the second round, the current round. Alright. So Heat versus Knicks. Alright, so I got the Heat winning in 6 or 7. I'm gonna say Heat in 7. I'm well aware that game 6 is in Miami. So they could win in 6, but I'm gonna say it's gonna go 7. I think the Knicks do have the better team, especially with Tyler Hero being out. They do have the more well-rounded team. But Jimmy Butler's the best player. He knows how to close out games, especially against the unexperienced playoff team against the Knicks. Think about it. Look at what Jimmy Butler does against the Celtics with 2 superstars in Tatum and Brown. There are no superstars on the Knicks. So I have them winning. And the Heat are shooting the 3 well, way better than they did in the regular season. RJ Barrett scored 23 points. I can't count on RJ scoring 23 points every game, especially once Jimmy Butler gets back, because Jimmy Butler's going to switch out on him for sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to say Heat in 7. Now, I'm well aware that they can win in 6 because game 6 would be in Miami. I'm not going to disrespect the Knicks like that. I think the Knicks do have the better overall team, but Jimmy Butler's by far, and I mean by far, the best player in the series. The Knicks barely beat the Heat with no Jimmy Butler at home. Think about it. They struggled to pull away at home with no Jimmy Butler. Think about it. If Jimmy Butler comes back, that's why he was smiling. I don't know if y'all saw that video on social media, but after the loss, Jimmy Butler was like grinning and smiling because he knows if he had played in game 1, game 2, that they would have won that easily. He would have made all the biggest plays down the stretch. The way Jimmy Butler closes games is the way I need Tatum to learn how to close games. So I'm gonna say Heat in 7. I just like their defense. They're starting to make threes way more than they did in the regular season, and they make all the winning plays, man. And I can't count on RJ Barrett to drop 23 points every game. So I'm gonna say Heat in 7. Now Celtics, I'm gonna say Celtics over the 76ers in 7. Originally I said Celtics in 6 before we choked game 1. But I'm not going to put too much stock into game 1 because I know we played down to our competition. We've been doing it all season. I literally watched almost 90% of the Celtics games. And whenever we played a team that was way worse than us or average, we played down to the competition. We didn't take them serious and would end up losing. Or we would wait until the 4th quarter to start trying. But by then we'd be down by 15 or 11 and we'd barely win. So I think that with Embiid coming back, we're going to play 100% now. I just think we're the better team. I think we're deeper. We have better perimeter defenders. Joel Embiid is not even going to be 100%. I expect him to have a high impact on the defensive end, whether he's 100% or not. But Joel Embiid on the offensive end is maybe a little off. So I'm gonna say Celtics in 7. I just think our duo is better than them. We typically have their number, and I just think we're overall a more balanced team than them. So now Nuggets versus the Suns. Now I'm gonna say Nuggets in 5. Now obviously, I did have the Clippers beating the Suns before Paul George and Kawhi both got hurt. So if I didn't have the Suns beating the Clippers, you know damn well straight that I don't have them beating the Nuggets. The Nuggets are probably the best. They are maybe the best team in the playoffs remaining. I would say they have the least flaws out of any playoff team, even including Golden State, which says a lot we know Golden State's record on the road. But the Nuggets just have everything, man. But the biggest advantage they have over the Suns is on the interior, not with just Jokic, but with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's work on the boards has given great second chance opportunities for the Nuggets, and I think that just tears a team's heart out when you can get offensive rebound after offensive rebound, just like how Kevon Looney did that to the Kings. I just think the Nuggets, especially with Jamal Murray playing how he's been playing, man, looking like bubble Jamal Murray. And I will go back to the Eastern Conference. The Celtics is my conference finals prediction. But yeah, Nuggets, they're just a deeper team, better in the interior, and the Suns' defense is just barely average, man. It's better than I expected, I'm not gonna lie, because when they lost Mikal Bridges, I thought their defense was gonna fall dramatically, but they play about average defense, but they just don't have enough, man. The Nuggets are deeper. KCP making threes, Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, they just have so much depth. Reggie Jackson off the bench. I think where they're gonna win the game is just the rebounding in the interior, and their bench just is severely outplays the Suns' bench. I just don't think they have enough. Alright, so on the Warriors-Lakers, this can go either way right now. The Lakers are up 1-0, but I just think the Warriors are going to come back and win in 6 or 7. I might say Warriors in 7 again. The Warriors I honestly, other than the Nuggets and maybe LA, I just don't see a team beating the Warriors at all, bro. They have too much chemistry. They know exactly how to execute down the stretch. Stephen Curry is now clutch. I mean, he was never a scrub, obviously, in clutch situations. But now I feel like over the last 2.5 years, he learned how to close out games, bro. Because I think that was the knock on Curry. He would give you nice statistics, but he didn't know how to make the key plays down the stretch like a Jimmy Butler does. But now he's doing that. So I just trust the Splash Brothers. They have the best shooting backcourt. They have defense on the perimeter. Kevon Looney, he can't guard Anthony Davis. He's too small. But I think that it's gonna come down to who capitalizes off their advantage better. Will the Lakers capitalize off AD dominating the post, or will the Warriors' perimeter shooting be enough? And I think with Andrew Wiggins on LeBron, he's gonna make it difficult for LeBron to score as easily as he usually does. We remember what Andrew Wiggins did in the playoffs against Tatum. So we know he's gonna be a good defender. Jordan Poole. He had a good game, even though he missed that long. He probably took an unincentivized shot. That deep ass three he took with like 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But yeah, man, I don't see anybody beating Golden State. Really, it's besides maybe the next matchup. So I'm gonna say Warriors in 7. Alright, so now let's go back to the Eastern. I'm gonna say the Celtics beat the Heat in 6. I think it's gonna be tougher for us to beat Philly because we have nobody that can stop Embiid. Now you can make a debate that we don't have anybody to stop Butler, but Bam still doesn't have a jump shot. They're less talented than the Philly, and even though Jimmy Butler is a beast, it's still probably a little easier for Boston to guard Jimmy Butler than it would be to guard Embiid, because like I said, we have nobody to match Embiid in size and strength for Jimmy Butler. Even though no one can really guard him, especially in the fourth, we still have a lot of bodies to put on him like Tatum, Brown, Grant Williams, Marcus Smart. We have hella bodies to throw at him. So I think the Celtics can beat the Heat in 6. And I just feel like Tatum and Brown have taken their game to another level. And we beat the Heat last year before Jason Tatum became an MVP caliber player. So I just think we have the Heat number now, which is a better overall team. I'm not disrespecting playoff Butler. I'm just saying I think we have too much. Alright, I just think we have too much for the Heat at this point in time now. If Jimmy Butler ever gets another player on his team who can score 15 points per game. Oh, I just remembered Tyler Hero may be coming back. Whew. Alright, even if they get Tyler Hero back, I'm still gonna pick us, but I'll change it to 7. So I'm gonna say Celtics in 6. But if Tyler Hero looks like himself in that series and comes back and looks remotely healthy, it'll go 7, but I'm choosing the Celtics. Alright, now conference finals, Warriors versus Nuggets. Oh my, this might be the hardest one for me. I'm gonna go. Oh, this is hard, bro. This was the toughest matchup. It's hard because each team has their own advantage. I think the Nuggets have the bigger advantage, but it's just so hard to beat the Warriors 4 times, bro. It's gonna come down to Aaron Gordon and offensive rebounding. obviously no one on the Warriors can stop Jokic, but nobody on the Nuggets can stop Steph. I think Jamal Murray will play well. It's gonna come down to Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray. How effective and efficient are they? I know Jamal Murray is at least gonna give you 2 or 3 big games, but can he consistently? Damn it, this is hard, bro. I think the Warriors' perimeter defense is gonna. I think they're probably just gonna give up stuff to Jokic and just guard everybody else. The Warriors' perimeter defense and their ability to rotate and just get back on shooters is very similar to Miami. That's why Miami's defense is so good. This is just rough, bro. I'm struggling, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. Warriors or Nuggets. That might be the most close-knit matchup in this whole series. Damn it, man. I'm leaning. It's like, okay, my mind is telling me Golden. My heart is saying the Nuggets because they have the most balanced team. My heart is saying Nuggets because they have the least amount of flaws. But my mind is saying, bro, you know better than to bet against the Warriors, bro. But I think, I can't do this, bro. I had the Nuggets winning, but I'm gonna say Warriors. I'm going Warriors. I think that's my final answer. So I'm gonna have to delete. I know it says Nuggets in 7 on the screen. I think I changed it, but I'm gonna have to say Warriors in 7, dog. I think I'm gonna go Warriors. It's just so hard to beat them, man. They're clutch. They know how to make every play down the stretch. They have good coaching. They have the best shooting backcourt. Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, a good bench. They, unlike the Celtics, they play hard every night. This is gonna be a game 7. I promise you, this is gonna go to a game 7. But I'm gonna say the Warriors win, dog. I think I'm gonna go Warriors in 7. I know that may upset the Nuggets do have the better team, the more well-rounded team. It's just so hard to beat Golden State 4 times. I just have to see somebody do it for me to believe it, man. So I'm gonna say Warriors in 7. So that means I have a rematch of the finals. And I did. You know what's funny? I said this would be the matchup right after the playoffs ended last year. I said it's gonna be a rematch of Celtics Warriors. So it's good that I'm sticking with my gut. Now the difference is last year I said the Celtics would win this. I think the Warriors are gonna run it back, bro. Now the only way the Celtics win is just that if Golden State is exhausted, because based off my predictions, I have the Warriors playing in at least 2 or maybe 3 potential game 7s. The Warriors obviously went to a game 7 against the Kings. They might go to a game 6 or 7 against the Lakers. And if they get past the Lakers, I'm saying it's gonna go 7 against the Nuggets. So they might be too exhausted by the time it gets to Boston. But I'm gonna say Warriors running back and Stephen Curry gets his 5th ring. No, that doesn't make him better than LeBron. He's never gonna be better than LeBron. But Tatum just doesn't know how to close out games, and Curry has actually gotten better at closing out games. The Warriors' perimeter defense is just good for Boston, against Boston, because their ability to switch out into Tatum and Brown. Kevon Looney, for whatever reason, turns into Dennis Rodman or Scottie Pippen against Jason Tatum when he switches out on the perimeter. So I just think they have our number now. I do believe Brown and Tatum have improved. So I think it'll be a better series than last year. It'll go 7 instead of 6. But I still have the Warriors winning the title. They just have the most experience, the best plays. They're the best at improvising. So that means when going off script, they can still get their shot off the dribble. Clay, Steph, Andrew Wiggins has that ability. But thank you guys so much for watching. I have Golden State winning the series. Unfortunately, you guys know I'm a Celtics fan, and I'm gonna give Steph the MVP. So I'm saying Steph is gonna get his 2nd Finals MVP. He'll be a 100% top 10 player. I think most of us have him around 10 to 15, somewhere between 10 and 12. If he gets his 5th ring, he's automatically a top 8 player. I think if he gets his 5th ring, I'm putting him above Shaq, which sounds nuts based statistically, but impact-wise, I have to say that, man. Thank you so much for watching.